Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today I'm going to show you some really cool tools, specifically this one tool that has a whole bunch of different things in it, and I'm going to show you how awesome it is to utilize it on these very decorative and detailed dies. These dies right here are from Kaisercraft, and this one right here is what this is. I'll show you a little close-up so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at all the detail in that. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And then these two both are from this one, right here. Now that's a lot of stuff, don't you think? I mean, it's cool and everything, but what a pain in the you-know-what to try to get all those little pieces out. If you've used dies before, like I have, although I love dies, I love electronic cutting devices, I love all kinds of awesome, cool tools and all that fun stuff, I really, really, really thought these were beautiful. And I thought, you know what? I can't wait to use them. That's a great idea, except when you find out that you have to get all those little pieces out. So what I have here is this Spellbinders Tool-in-One tool. And it's really awesome. And there's a whole bunch of different things you can do with it. But I'm going to show you it in action, and then I will show you how all the things you can do with it. But first, I want to tell you, in case you're interested, this is, like I said, Kaisercraft, and it is the, this one here is the DD527, and it's called the Decorative Die Modern Doily. And then this one right here is the Decorative Die Detailed Doily. So make sure that you, if you're interested in getting these, make sure you check them out and so you have the number and you can get the right one. Because I thought they were beautiful. I would have gotten one or two for a giveaway, but they didn't have any extras. I got the last two. So I feel very fortunate, but unfortunately I couldn't give it as a giveaway. But you will be excited when you see what I am giving away. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to make you wait. Anyhow, so these are really cool. A lot of people use them on cards, you know, maybe half of it, a third of it. Sometimes they use them folded over on the top of an envelope. You can use them on the side of an invitation. There's just so many different ways you can use these, and you don't even have to use the whole amount. You can use a half, you can use a quarter, you can use them as corners on your photos. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you can utilize these doilies and enjoy the decorativeness, decorative awesomeness that there is right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this cool little doily right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this one because this one's a little bit more detailed, and that way you'll get more of a show of what I'm trying to show you. So I'm going to get out my Big Shot, but what I want to show you first, gotta love that squeaky chair, is a customer of mine that I just love, and she's very, 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 very supportive, and I just love her. She was asking about the magnetic platform. Now, not everybody has that available to them, but I also forgot that before I bought that, I had this. This here is a precision base plate. It's also magnetic. So what you would do is you would cut on this side. So I'm going to show you how I use that, okay? So what you would do is you would just buy this in addition to your standard cutting mat, okay? So you would basically use this, and then you place this right on top of it instead of your clear platform, instead of this, okay? And then we're gonna scoot that right in here. Let me get us all situated here. So, oops, a little bit of a wiggle. Gotta love some wiggles, right? Okay, let's try that there. Okay, gotta get more arranged. Okay, here we go. There we go. We're all okay now. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a piece of paper, and I have some pre-cut over here on the side. I'm gonna utilize a blue one. So you just basically take your die and your paper. You're gonna take your paper, put the die part, which as we talked about last week, if you didn't see, you gotta make sure you put the grooved part down because that's the part that cuts. If it's flat, it's not cutting because there's nothing to cut. So you wanna make sure you put the groove side down, and you're just gonna place it down like this. So the flat side should be up, and you're just gonna place it straight on here. So just imagine this magnetic precision plate is your clear plate that you would normally use, okay? So with that, you're then going to place your clear plate on top of that right there, and we're just going to slide it right in, slide it back out and slide it right in, and then we're just going to roll it through like we would. So you're just going to roll it right through. And I usually do 2. You don't need to with a precision plate because it really does help. But I usually do 2 anyway, just for the heck of it, especially for demo purposes. If I'm in the middle of a demonstration, woo! I want to make sure that it gets done. Otherwise, I got to do it again. And sometimes it's a little embarrassing, right? So this is your cut die. Let me put this right here. I'm going to put this down so it's out of my way. Okay, so as you can see, this here, right here, this is pretty intricate, and this is it cut out, okay? Now, what I do is I do this over a garbage can, but for demonstration purposes, see right here, it did not cut out all the way. Look at that. What a major bummer. I must not have done it all the way up. So, my fault. Let's do it again. But first, I want to show you, besides the awesome mess I'm making, is this tool. What this part is, and it's my favorite part that I use all the time, is to clean out your dies, your detail dies, because if you see all these little pieces, they can be a real pain in the tuchus to poke out just one by one, which this also has a poker, which I'll be showing you in a second. But see all those pieces? It's much easier to just kind of do this and get them all out than it is for you to have to poke out each individual one. We all know how long that takes if you've used intricate dies before. So that's why I like this. You look back, oh, there's a few more. You just scoot it right over there. And look, oop, still one. Likes to prove me to be a liar. Okay, here we go. See, look at that. All clear, just by using this. Isn't that great? Love it. Now, let's try to get that precision plate working and doing what it's supposed to do. Now, sometimes it's hard because when you're doing something that's really intricate, sometimes you do need to run 2 passes, like I said. Well, the problem with that is I don't think I ran it all the way through the second one. So that's probably why it didn't work. But we will see. And we like to enjoy the musical notes of my my awesome chair. Little squeak from here and there. So let's try this again. So we're just going to take that clear plate off, place our paper down, then our die down. Remember, it's the part that's face down is the part that's got the grooves to it. This is flat and doesn't have any texture, so that's not going to cut, obviously. So you want the cutting part cut side down, okay? So we're going to put that clear platform over it and try this again. And this time, I'm really going to do it twice. So we shall do that twice. I'm going to run it through all the way once, like so. And then I'm going to run it all the way through, way past the paper. Now let's hope this worked. Now sometimes, because of the fact that some of the die machines, any of them, there's very few, I don't even know if there's one that I know of that guarantees works every single time. And sometimes we just got to be grateful for what we have. Unfortunately, not everything's perfect. Some people, if they have long dies like this, sometimes they'll take the die and cut it this way and turn the plate around and cut it the other way, because sometimes that works. This precision plate really works well, and usually I run it through once or twice extra, and then we're good. This looks like it cut through, so let's hope. We're gonna place this little thing, little, you like that? Gonna place this guy down on the floor, out of the way again. And then we're going to take this out too. We don't need this anymore. All right, so we have, see how easy that came out? The one thing I noticed with the precision plate is that it comes off the paper and comes off the die pretty well. So that's pretty cool. So you have it like this. Okay, this is what it looks like when it comes out, and you can see all those pieces that we have to get out. Well, we also have all these pieces too. You see those in there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just for the heck of it, sometimes you can just do this and a lot of them will come off, which is fine. And really, you could sit there and do this for a while. If you like to cut out a whole bunch of dies, you could do this and do it while you're watching TV or something like that. I personally don't. I like to get them done and over with. So first I'm going to clean out my die. I would suggest you do this every time just because you want to make sure that it does get a proper cutting. Because if you don't, and there's extra paper in there and stuff, it's not going to, it may not cut properly, and we don't want to do that, as we already saw, right? So this is what I usually do over a garbage can, but I thought you might like the confetti, so I'm showing you how I do it. But again, typically there's a garbage can underneath. So I'll have a fun little field day cleaning up this cute little paper mess. But I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you who are subscribed know me from when I was younger. They used to call me Messy Missy, and my nickname was Missy. And the reason why they call me that is because I love to create. Although it may have been a mess, I would make a paper trail and glue and pens and art and whatever all over the place. So look how that turned out, right? Not too bad. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this doily, which is the die cut, and we're going to do the same thing, okay? And I tend to do it a little bit on an angle, or I like to leave it in the die because it seems to have a good sturdy back to it, and that seems to help. So we just do this. It's almost like brushing it out. Actually, it's exactly what it is. It's like I invented this. No, I'm kidding. But this is a really cool tool, and I don't want to forget to show you how to use the other awesome parts of this. But I want to show you how much faster it is than poking it out each individual one. Although some people like it and it's therapeutic, that's awesome. I personally don't like to do the poking out for a tutorial because you guys would stop watching after about 3 minutes. So that is what that did. So you can see how beautiful that is. I just love the way that looks. And let me clean this up a little bit here, get some of these pieces so it's not as bad as it seems, I guess. But there's a lot of paper here. But you could make your own confetti, really. It'd be kind of fun, huh? For like New Year's or something. Okay, so this is this. And that's the die, that's the detail. And look at that, isn't that beautiful? I just love how that came out. There's so many possibilities with this die, I really love it. Really great job, Kaisercraft. At any rate, so now what I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put this die away, and I'm gonna pull these little doilies out here so you can see the different ones there. Now, so this is the Cool Tool-in-One. And you have a bunch of different pieces, and what you do is you just basically pull down here. Right here, you're pulling it down like that, and then you're just going to be able to pull this out. So that's one of the tools, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to pull this out and just slide your other piece of tool out there, okay? The other thing that this does, which is awesome, is it opens up, okay? So not only do you have this awesome piece right here, and this awesome piece right here, you also have this awesome piece right here. Now, what these pieces are is you have the little poker, you have the little, I guess it's like a scraper or scooper if you need to lift up something like a lifter, and then of course you have your brush. So this is really an awesome tool. I really enjoy it. I think it's awesome. I've shown this on a different video before, but I thought it was important for those that may not have seen it to check it out. It does come with a little protector, so I would suggest you keep it on, even though, you know, you'll be fine if it's protected in here. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially if you open it the other way. So right in here, if you can see, let me get you some close. See those holes? You can place your tools, oops, right in there. There's one hole for this tool, and then there's another hole for these two. So, I'm sorry, for this one, not these two, because that one doesn't fit. So you'll have this, and you'll turn it this way, like that. You see that? See how that fits? Then you can just close it right up. And it fits right in there. Pretty cool, huh? And then you can switch sides, or you could even have the part that the poker part and the scooper part, or the scraper part, or the puller upper part, or whatever part I'm gonna make up now on the other side. So you can do a whole bunch of different things with this. There's a whole bunch of different things. You can pull this out, and then we're gonna put this on this side in case you needed it for that. And there's also, if you can't tell, let me see if I can get you close here. There we go. See those little dots right there? Those are different parts of almost like a notch of how long you want it to be or how short you want it to be. So you just pull it back and adjust it and then let it go. Okay? Pull it back, let it go. Pretty simple. And it's not super hard to do. I could do it with just my fingers lightly. It's not super hard. So those of you that may have some hand issues as far as arthritis or anything like that, I think this would actually be very helpful for you. I know that a lot of my friends A lot of my friends and some of my friends' moms actually have issues with that, so this would be really a helpful tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this up, and I want to show you this. This is the one I'm giving away. See, I told you you'd really want to see this. So I am giving this tool in one away, so make sure you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel and also our email/blog post list. If you are not, you do not qualify. So if you're wondering why you have not been a winner, it's because you have not signed up either on our email list or on our YouTube channel. If you're following us on Bloglovin', I check that as well. But those are the only 3 places that I check. So make sure that you are subscribed to 2 of them, YouTube and Bloglovin', or YouTube and blog email list. One of those 2 of the Bloglovin' or email list you need to be on, as well as YouTube. If you're not, you do not qualify, and that's why you have not won yet. I go through the list every week, the whole list, and it's quite a large list. And I add, and everybody who unsubscribes is obviously not qualified anymore. So if you didn't win and you unsubscribed, maybe you should subscribe again, because you might be a winner and you didn't know. Maybe you were just subscribed to 1. So it's really, really super duper awesome that you came to visit me today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to do this, and I hope you enjoyed this cutting. I just love this. I just think these are phenomenal. I really, really love this die, and this die, I think it's really great. I wish I could have given you that, which I know you don't want to hear, but we do have this awesome prize for you. So make sure you subscribe. Check out our website at www.acjwm.com or www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com. And thank you so much for going on a creative journey with Melissa. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.